Bonjour. Hello and welcome to the differential classes. I am your French teacher Gaurav Singh and I am here to teach you the French from basics to the advanced level. So as we have already told you that the French is running in many schools and many institutes, so you can just combine us. We will be like beginning the French lessons from class 6 onwards. So any student who is living nearby or any part of the world who wants to study French from classes 6, especially if he is studying in La Martiniere or St. Francis School or even in GD Goenka or any other schools in India or outside the India, you can join us and you can start learning from the basics. So you can see this is the differential classes, and if you want to study from me personally, you can just give your comments and we will be like providing you the class. So let's begin. So this is all about the introduction. So what should be the approach? And I have already told you in my previous lecture that what should be the approach. But now, without wasting further time, I will be like telling you the two most important things that you have to take care of. First of all, whenever you will be learning French or any other language, you have to take care of two things. That is the vocab. Like what do we say table in French? What do we say this blackboard in French? Or what do we say the computer in French? The mobile, the girl, the boy, or anything, any sort of a word, we must know about it. That is the vocab. See, if you don't know the vocab, what to pronounce, how can you proceed? Like even if you see a toddler who is like 2 or 3 years old, he doesn't know how to write, he doesn't know what to pronounce, he doesn't know ABCD or Kaka Gaga or any other language, but he knows that he is my father and he will be calling him father or papa, mama, he will be calling table, he will be saying I need water. So how does this happen? When he is 3 years old and he doesn't know how we should pronounce or how we should study, he doesn't know the spellings, he doesn't know how to write. So how can he pronounce? It's just because of the listening. The more he listens, he or she listens, the more he is into the language. So these are the two things that you have to take care of. First is your vocab, second is your audio. That is the audio of what? Audio of the words, the vocabs. Like what do we call this? Blackboard. What do we call this? Pen. What do we call a man? What do we call bike? What do we call a bicycle? What do we call a computer? So these are the two things that you have to take care of before learning any language. That is the vocab, and the second thing is your audio practice. Without audio practice or without getting into the words, without getting familiar with the words, you cannot learn a language. So let us proceed further. So these are the alphabets. Now as we are learning French, so I will be telling you the French pronunciation. I will not tell you the Portuguese or any other thing. So this is, in English we say this ABCD and you will be saying like I know this, but wait my friends, this is not ABCD, this is ABCD of French, in French. Okay, so how to pronounce this? This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is A, B, C, D, E. This is F. This is J. This is H. This is E. This is J. This is K. This is A. This is M. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, G, K, L, M. This is N. This is O. This is P. This is Q. This is R. This is the most difficult alphabet in French. You know, we will learn all this, but this is, a bit hard to pronounce. And it's like very common for the French person. They pronounce it very easily, but for we Indians or any other persons, it's a bit difficult. P, Q, R, S, S, T. This is U. This is V. This is W. This is X. This is Y. This is Z. So these are the things that are written over here. This is ABCD, and I have written those things in this manner that you can pronounce it very easily. So go through with this again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So this is the alphabet, and you can just pause the video and you can just try to pronounce it. Again and again you can just say this and try to pronounce it. Okay, my friends? Now let us go further and you can just keep practicing it. Now, as we have studied the alphabet, so you must also know the vowels. So how many vowels are there in the English alphabet? Yes, my friends, A, E, I, O, U. But in French, there is also one more vowel, that is this one. Okay, my friends. So there are these vowels: A, E, O, U, Y. Okay, my friends. So these are the vowels. Now the essence. So any of you who would have read the book, or if you have seen the books, and if you have tried to read it, you would have seen these kinds of the words out there. This word, this type of words, these words, or these words. Or even if you have not studied French, if you have studied any sort of a foreign language, you would have studied this thing, these accents. So what does this accent means? First of all, you must know what is the meaning of this word accent. This is the way of pronouncing the words. This is the way of pronouncing the words, how we pronounce. And you know, like in each part of the world, the pronunciation is different. So that's why I have made a slide of this one. So you must be familiar of these accents. Okay, what are the sounds of these? This means we have to start from the low level to high level. This means we have to start from high to low. This means this is the sound of S, and this is circumflex. So we will be like, whenever the words will be coming, you have to just listen to the audio and it will automatically come into your mind. Okay, my friends. So what is accent? This is the basically way of pronouncing the things. Okay, and these are the words, this which are the accents, and this happens only in the vowels. Okay, my friends. See, this is the accent aigu, this is the accent grave, this is less sedal, and this is circumflex. So say this. But again and again I am saying to you that just familiar with the words and go through with the ABCD. Now see, I have already told you there are two things, the two most important things. First of all is the vocabulary. You must be familiar with the words, and second is the audio practice. And whatever the grammatical portion will be there, I am there to teach you, there to help you. So do not worry about all those things. I will be like telling you in a proper sequence that how you should proceed. So for today, what we have done is the alphabets and the accent we have known. Now we will be doing a certain vocabulary so that you can start your learning. So the greetings means good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, how are you? Yeah, I am very much delighted to see you. I am fine, I am not fine, I am bad. These kind of the things that comes in a greetings. Whenever we meet a person, these sort of things happen. So we will be writing certain types of greetings out there, like good morning. This is good morning. How we write? good morning. In French, this is bonjour. Okay, this is one of the very basic words, and even if you don't know the French, you might be knowing this word. Okay, then good afternoon. Okay, I have written the short form. Don't worry about all those things. So, good morning and then good afternoon. What is good afternoon? Bon après-midi. Bon après-midi. Okay, my friends? This is bon après-midi. Now, good morning, good afternoon, then good evening. And how to say good evening in French? This is bonsoir. Bonsoir. And we can also say this as bonsoir. Okay. Now, what is left in the greetings? We have done good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, my friends. So, this is good night. How do we say good night? Bonne nuit. Nuit means night. So, these are the greetings. These are the common greetings. Okay, that we say in French. Now, what else could be there in greetings? It could be, how are you? I am good, I am not good, I am fine, thank you. So, I will be telling those things here itself right now. So, we should clean up this one like this. Okay, so just we must just practice it. Bonjour for good morning, bon après-midi for good afternoon, bonsoir for good evening, and bonne nuit for good night. Okay, now what else? Okay, how are you? We say ça va. See, this is also used to tell that I am fine. But if you do this is how are you? So you will say ça va. Okay, you can also ask this as a question and you can give this as an answer as well. That is what I am trying to tell you. Okay, so first thing is this, then second, what else you can say? Comment allez-vous? This is how are you. Now this is the conjugation of the word aller. This means to go. So in French we ask how are you going, how are you doing, kind of a thing. So we have comment allez-vous, and in reply what you will say? What you will say in reply? Either you are good or bad. So you can say je vais bien if you are good, and normally you can say ça va. Okay, my friends. So this can be asked as a question as well, and this you can say as the answer as well. So these are the two things to ask someone that how he is or who or she is. Okay, what else we can say? We can also say comment allez-vous. So this time we were good, but if we are not good, then what we will say? Je. I am not good. You can say like this. I am neither good nor bad. So you can say comme si, comme ça. Okay. So I think we must stick to these words first, and then we will be like proceeding further. And now in class 6, I have gone through the chapters and I've seen that there are greetings and then there are certain words that are related to the classroom words. So I will be telling you certain sorts of a classroom words. Like in a classroom, what could be there? The blackboard, the pen, the table, the box, the bag. So these kinds of the words are there. So I will be telling you about these things. Okay. So let's start with the book itself. This is the book. And what is this? I have written this. Just wait, I will be telling you about these things. Now, the pen. Le stylo. This is le livre. This is book. This is pen. Now, the pencil. This is how we say pencil. Le crayon. What are these things? These are the articles. I will be telling you these articles in a separate lecture, but for now, for the time being, what you can do is you can just learn these things. There is a certain meaning of these words which I will be telling you in the next lecture. Okay. So this is book, this is pen, this is pencil. What else could be there in a classroom? The rubber. Rubber could be there. So, how to say the rubber? Lip balm. Then, the sharpener, it will be the tie crayon. So let's just practice le livre, book, le stylo, pen, le crayon, pencil, le gomme is rubber, and then le taille crayon is your sharpener. So you can just pause the video, you can just go through with these words and learn these words, because I have to clean up the board. So just pause the video and just learn this. Now I will be writing the further words in here itself. Okay. So just revise. Le livre, le stylo, le crayon, le taille crayon, le livre, le stylo, le crayon, le gomme, le taille crayon. So what else could be there in the vocab? Now let us do something, do more vocab. That is, we have studied about the classroom words. So let's take up the few more words. That is the table, the desk, the pencil box. So these are the words, and what are the French vocab for these words? You must know. What about the pencil box? This is this is le cartable. Okay, my friends, le cartable. Then the desk. The desk is le bureau. Then the table. The table is la table. So the table, la table, the desk, le bureau, the pencil box is le cartable. What else could be there? The notebook. Meanwhile, you can just practice it. What about the notebook? What I have told you for the book, that is le livre. And what about the notebook? The notebook will be le cahier. Cahier. Le cahier. So, le table, le bureau, le cartable, le cahier. Now, Just practice these words. The table, la table. The desk, le bureau. The pencil box, le cartable. And the notebook is cahier. And what else could be there? We can also write the blackboard and the chalk. Okay. Let us do like this. Blackboard. How do we say blackboard in French? Le what? La table, le bureau, le cartable, le cahier and the board. The blackboard is le table noire. La table noire. Okay, so I guess these words are enough for you. You can just go through with these words, the greetings and the classroom words. And from the next lecture, we will be telling you about. I'll be telling you about the articles. That why we have written LA, LE or LES also comes there, but there is no word that is starts with the LES. So I will be telling you about those things in the next lecture, and I will be giving you the more vocab. But for the time being, as we are like proceeding for the class 6, we are doing it from the class 6. So these are the things that are there in their book. So I have started with the greetings and with the vocab of the classroom. So stay tuned with us, stay updated, and we will be like teaching you the concepts as well, the grammatical portion as well. In case if you want to study anything, study in particular with me, or study any sort of things in a French or any particular topic, you can just comment to us and our team will be approaching you and we will just connect you with your doubts and all. Thank you.